Alright, this will be a room tour of room 117. It's at the Days Inn here in San Marcos. There's room 117. We ended up getting an accessible room because it was the only one that was available. Look who we have.
Hey guys.
Got elevator dude 3308 in the room.
That's right.
And we're going to be doing this room tour. So let's start with the door. This is a pretty outdated hotel, as you can tell just by looking at this door. The door seems to be in kind of okay condition. This latch here is loose. That's the only downside about this door, is that this thing is loose, but you got extra security by locking that. And you have your do not disturb. Here, you put this in so that housekeeping won't come in. And you can tell that this is a very outdated motel. This actually used to be Ramada Limited. It could be why it's not your basic motel. You see Ramada Limited and then they changed it to Days Inn. Pause if you want to read. And you can see this is from 1999.
Oh, 1999, wow.
Yep, it says here dates 1999. At that time, the highest you would pay would be $159 for a suite. But now things have completely changed. And this is a half outdoor and then a half indoor hotel. There is no elevator here, so don't try to come in here and find one because you're not going to find an elevator. So overall, the door is kind of not in good condition. It looks dirty and stuff. Now we're going to go ahead and start with the window. So this is a view that you get from this room. You can see the outside. It looks pretty nice outside. And you have your air conditioning and heating. This is from the 90s. It's an Amana. This has to be from the 90s.
It does work very good though.
It does. We were cold last night. That's how well it works. And you got your curtains too. I'm gonna close this up. And these curtains actually, they cover the sunlight really well, as you can see. I mean, no sunlight gets in your face when you're still sleeping in the morning. And then you got your hangers there. You can hang up your clothes. You got an iron and an ironing board. Oh, and check this out. This looks like a hospital style type of TV. It's up, or like a school style type of TV. I'm sure your school has this, right? These type of TVs in the classrooms?
No, we're current now.
Oh, you're current, okay. Alright, let's turn the TV on. Very outdated TV. You rarely will see these in hotels these days. Even in dumpy motels, they have more updated TVs. Oh, there we go. Huh.
Remote, and here we'll try one of these puppies here. He's back. Just one. Yeah.
Look at that. Look how outdated that looks.
There were years inside.
Oh wow. Look what's on
You're
it.
supposed to use this remote, and it's supposed to give the look of like a real
Doesn't even work that good.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
That works.
Still.
Looks very 90s.
Very, yeah.
I'm a 90s kid, so I grew up with these TVs.
Yeah.
And then you got your lamp. It's clean for the most part. And then you got your little nightstand here. You got your phone. Phone kind of looks dirty. That can be cleaned up. And then you have your alarm clock that I ended up unplugging to charge my stuff. Oh, and here's your TV remote. And then you got your HBO guide. You can look at all the stuff you want to in here to watch. You got a notepad, a Days Inn notepad, which is really cool, and then Save the planet with a towel, the sheet, and a pillowcase. They give you instructions in English and in Spanish on how to do that. And this nightstand has a big chip here in the middle. You got your drawer. And then you got an old picture. And now let's look at the bed. I was very surprised. I slept in this bed for the past 3 nights. Yeah, I know, I hear that. The tour still has to go on though, since we're going back to Tucson today. Okay, so anyways, I slept in this bed for the past 3 nights and was amazed. They actually wash the sheets in this motel. Most motels I have, well, let's see, I've stayed at 3 motels. This is my 4th motel I've stayed at in my entire life. Actually, no, 5th one. I stayed at one in Boston. But anyways, at this motel, they actually wash the sheets. I mean, when I got on the bed, they smelled like they've just been freshly washed. At most motels, they don't wash the sheets, and you always end up seeing someone else's hair, and it has some type of weird smell. Most motels are nasty, but surprisingly, this one was clean, and this is a very family-friendly motel too. So the bed overall is clean. There is no evidence whatsoever that these sheets have never been washed. I'm very impressed with this bed. So I'm going to let you guys know, keep this up. Don't start slacking off now. And you got a soft sheet here, which I really liked during my stay. See, most motels I stayed at, I would only get the comforter and this type of sheet. But they have a soft sheet in this motel, which was excellent. The pillowcases, too, were also clean. Now we're going to look at this area. This is the sink area. We're going to turn this on. You got cold, right for cold, left for hot. You just lift up. Very 90s looking. And there's the under it. Yep. So Bobby got an air mattress because they would charge extra for a rollaway.
Yeah.
We tried returning it at Walmart, but they wouldn't take it back because the manager was extremely rude. And then over here too, you have your microwave. Very 90s looking. Even early 90s, it still has this old dial. Wow.
Yeah. Still got the ding.
Very old, yeah. You got a coffee maker. I never used it because we'd always like wake up and leave the room. You got an ice bucket. Oh, and there's water in there because I got ice earlier on in my stay.
One thing I have to say is they could have better breakfast.
That's true, yeah.
Could have had better breakfast.
The breakfast here is kind of suckish. And then you got your mini fridge. Oh, there's a box in there.
Just leave it.
Yeah, you don't need that.
No, throw it away.
And then you got your chest of drawers.
I'll move this.
They're kind of dirty on the inside. I'm not very impressed with the drawers. Ooh, there's nothing in them. And you got a chair right here if you want to sit down and relax on it. You can sit down on this chair. Now what this motel doesn't have is a workstation. If you notice, there is no work desk. I had to put my laptop right here and move the chair here for a work desk. So that I'm not really impressed about. They need to add a work desk in every room, especially for those who are here on business. So I guess this covers this part of the motel room. And then you have a mirror. Who do you see? Hi. Now we're gonna go to the bathroom now. This is the bathroom. And this was a handicapped room, so you have these on the toilet, which I wasn't very impressed by. I mean, I don't like these bars.
Oh yeah, that's kind of...
Yeah. And it's an old toilet. It's an NI toilet. I'm gonna flush this. And then you got a toilet attachment. I'm not going to touch that, but you attach that to the toilet. Don't know why they have that. And then you have an old rusted shelf. I mean, look how old that is. That's right. An old shelf. You got an outdated shower. Shower head is not this great, but at least it works.
It actually worked pretty good for me last night.
Yeah, because you have to actually pull this thing out all the way.
That's the only thing.
The bathtub, for the most part, is actually super clean. I don't see anything wrong with the bathtub. There are the soaps and shampoos, and they even give you a shower cap, which is really awesome. And something else cool, you got a sliding door. You don't really see these in many motels. I guess that covers it for the room. I don't really think there's anything else. Like, oh, there's a fire alarm. For you fire alarm enthusiasts, it's a Wheelock NS, I think.
Yeah.
And that's it. Overall, I would definitely recommend this motel if you're on a budget. The sheets are clean, even though the room is a bit dated and old. Surprisingly, I was really shocked at how comfortable the bed was and how clean the sheets were. I would recommend this motel. I think it's pretty average. I just don't like the breakfast here.
The maids here are very good.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, the maids here are excellent.
Very good.
Alright, so all I have to say is that's it. Thank you for watching and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.